Teachers, I'm here to tell you tonight about a decades proven instructional method called strategy instruction. We're going to specifically look at the SRSD model of strategy instruction. That is the self-regulated strategy development model. And if you look at the number at the bottom of the screen, you can call in during this infomercial to reserve spots in our summer 2018 professional development workshops that are taking place across the country to bring that development into your school to teach strategy instruction to your team, your school, your district. Let's start this infomercial off by explaining what strategy instruction is. According to Reed, Lineman, and Hageman, strategy instruction deals with both cognition and emotional motivational aspects of learning. It also requires teaching that is sensitive to the information processing problems of students with learning disability or ADHD. What are the advantages of using the strategy approach? Well, it assumes the problems experienced by the students with learning disabilities were due to a lack of an effective strategy being taught and not a lack of ability on the part of the student. How empowering to our students! It also assumes that academic performance is possible if the effective strategy is taught. In fact, research shows that when memory strategies were given to students with learning disabilities, there was no difference in memory between the students with the learning disability and the students without the learning disability after the effective strategy was implemented. That's exciting news. There is a 30-year track record of success with strategy instruction. It's successfully used within an RTI framework. It's evidence-based, and the research is in. It's the most comprehensive meta-analysis study that's ever been done, made up of 163 studies, 1,000 comparisons across all skill sets of math, reading, and written language, and the results clearly show strategy instruction is the most effective way for teachers to be instructing in their classrooms. Why is it so important? We have to step back and think about who's in our classroom. Teachers, 44.6% of students with special education needs are learning disabled students. They have 5 common characteristics we're going to review quickly together. Attention. They have a problem with task engagement, maintaining focus, and selectively being able to point out what is the important information and what is peripheral. They have a problem with memory. Research shows in our short-term memory we can hold 30 seconds worth of information or 5 to 7 bits. That's not enough to be able to synthesize to solve complex problems. So we have to come up with strategies to help students retrieve information from their long-term memory into their short-term memory. And as I said just a moment ago, the research is in. There are effective strategies we can teach for memory, and once they've been effectively taught, there's no difference between the memory recall of our students with learning disabilities and that of our students without learning disabilities. Another characteristic of our students with learning disabilities is attribution. That is the manner in which students explain the cause of academic outcomes. And often our students with learning disabilities, they have an internal attribution that they're a failure and nothing they're going to do is going to change that. That's devastating to the heart of this teacher. And she wants to inspire you to sign up for this learning development opportunity because we can shift our mindset and our students with learning disabilities mindset from an ability focus to a skill focus and an effort focus. That if I apply effort, if I self-regulate, and if I keep going, I can develop a skill. And as I develop that skill and I receive positive reinforcement from my teachers that are working with me, I am going to show growth and I am going to show success. And that's exciting to move from that ability focus to that skill and effort focus. Students with learning disabilities sadly sometimes have a learned helplessness, and that's due to that negative attribution that they think they cannot accomplish that skill. And they also have a lack of coordinated strategies. Easy to be solved if we implement strategy instruction because we're using research-based, proven strategies that will help that student to be successful. Lastly, how do I convince others to be part of not missing out on this opportunity? Well, my favorite quote, be the change you wish to see in this world. Teachers, Once you start implementing successful strategies in your class and you share those stories with others, the word will spread. And if you don't call now, you're going to miss out on your spot because, like I said, spaces are limited. So please call now, get effective strategies in your classroom, help students be successful. Be the change.
It's gonna work out sooner than later. You don't have to worry about tomorrow. It's gonna work out in your favor. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your eyes on the prize. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your eyes on the prize.